Welcome to Chronicles of a Sex Therapist. I'm Sarah Janicek. I'm a sex therapist and an entrepreneur. My co-founder and producer is JJ Lopez. This is a podcast about sex, gender, masculinity, femininity, power, and transformation. Together, we had this desire to create a solid research-based podcast that can enrich, educate, and help our audience.
I'm JJ Lopez, an independent producer and educator, and I'm super excited to be a part of this project and producing this wonderful podcast with Sarah. So welcome.
Season 1 features people I've worked with over my 35 years as a sex therapist. These are people who've broadened my understanding of sexual wellness. I'm going to be interviewing them and finding out how they influence the field of sexual health in their own unique way. These will include artists, photographers, and thought leaders, all who educate and are transforming our ideas of who we are and how to be.
We'll also be exploring how each of our guests found their professional specialty and what they've learned along the way. And I'm sure people are tuned in right now, Sarah, and many are wondering, why are we doing this podcast?
Yeah, JJ, that's a really good question. Why are we doing this? It's a lot of work, but it's so much fun. One of the reasons is to highlight these amazing people who have been in this field and been willing to reach out and do something different in a very complicated area of health. And also because sex therapy and sex education is so much harder to get these days. This is going to be a podcast where you can learn about these people and their work, where it's an opportunity to gain insights, hear some interesting stories, and get some science-based information.
I couldn't agree more, Sarah. This is a very politicized time for sex and sex education. There's an attack on sexual freedom, on representation, expression, and education. And that's a problem. If you're not getting this information at school or home, where then are you getting important sex education? That's a big question. Where do people go when they have questions? And if those resources are being taken away, then there's even less of an opportunity for people to get educated on this important topic. I believe strongly that's where podcasts like ours and others can help ensure people are getting the information they need to grow and tend to their sexual wellness. And as we'll learn in Season 1, it's a basic human right to have access to positive, healthy sex education.
And with each session, we will be reflecting on what these sex experts have to teach us and how we can use their insights in our life. We hope you'll join us.
Chronicles of a Sex Therapist is hosted by Sarah Janicek, produced by JJ Lopez, and brought to you by Beyond Boundaries, a sex and culture podcast initiative committed to expanding our understanding of sexuality, representation, and opportunity. Find us wherever you get your favorite podcasts. For more information, including upcoming seasons, visit us online at beyondboundariescoaching.net.